What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of Cub Reacts, as we continue to explore the latest new bangers. We did see earlier on that Mavens have unleashed a brand new artist for us to enjoy, and that is, of course, Bayanni. They've literally just released a music video to another track. This one is Body, of the same project. It's self-titled. It goes by the name Bayanni, and I'm very excited to get into it. After listening to the first track off the project Tata, we got a real feel of the kind of creativity within Bayanni's vocals, which I'm really excited to explore further. This is the video they've decided to drop, so we're going to jump right into it. Hot off the press, as we always are here at CubCamTV. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff. We are now hurtling towards 42,000 subscribers. The aim is to hit 50k by the end of the year, and we can do that with your help, so please do get involved. Now, without further ado, we're going to jump right into the sounds of this one, Bayanni with Body. This one, an official music video. Let's go. That bounce is already there. The latest Maven. It's a cool title, isn't it? The latest Maven.
She be fine girl from my good. She can't play me Monaco. On top say you could drop my money. Make up be Orlando. She like it. She like it.
The energy on this already is very, very enjoyable. There's a really kind of, there's a real kind of, I'm trying to think of the best way to, there's an infectious feel about the video. It automatically puts you into a good mood just looking at the way it's been shot, the color schemes, the kind of outfits that have been chosen, all of those sort of things. It puts you into a good mood. But then on top of that, there is a natural infectivity about how joyous the arrangement is. Really nice kind of plucked guitar lines, plucked bass lines going on. You've got this really smooth vocal line again, instantaneously dropping from Bayanni, who doesn't to me seem like a mega one-drop sort of person. He feels like a natural kind of smoothener when it comes to putting his vocals into place. He naturally glues instrumentals together with his voice. Wicked intro.
She like the money gone. She know I cover you. Show my talent, me got dollar. Yeah, me be my lover. And I'm my Montana. You are rolling with the collar. Show my talent, me got dollar. Yeah, me be my lover.
So on the previous track we reacted to, I said I could see some Fireboy in him. Listening to this, I can hear much more of a kind of Rema influence. Just with the kind of use of syllabics, the way that he's actually structuring his verses, the way that he's actually enunciating certain phrases, you can hear a similarity with Rema. Again, that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that he's copying him in any way like that, or trying to make it sound like he has to be similar to someone else. That's just the immediate thing. Whenever we hear a new artist, we do naturally gravitate towards things we already know. Whenever we try to find a point of reference from which we can base our decisions off. And that's what I'm hearing on this. This is sounding great, though. I'm loving the energy. I'm loving the high level of happiness I'm getting off it as well.
They got to this somebody. No killing somebody. Say you go if I spray you this my money. They got to this somebody. No killing somebody. Say you go if I spray you this my money. They got to this somebody.
Oh, I'm loving the dance routines as well. Let's go, man.
If I spray you this my money. They got to this somebody. No killing somebody.
You know what? Maven know how to introduce an act. Look at that. Love it. There's just something so playful, so old school. We were reacting to old school Kids Daniel videos earlier where they had dance routines like this. Not as kind of not even as throwback as this. This is really throwback, man. This reminds me of, like, again, early R&B videos where you'd have, like, a dance troupe to try and get someone's attention. Like, I love that as a theme. This is such a cool way to introduce Bayanni, man. Clearly a performer, clearly someone who's keen to get involved and showcase all of his art form. This is great.
There you go. If I spray you this my money. Plenty things for you, girl. I know go don't see you, girl. Yeah. I'ma get by me sorrow, but it too confusing. Yeah. When you go shalaye for me. Oh yeah, shalaye for me.
Nice use of ad-libs as well. Just those background kind of ad-libs, sort of overdubs, the almost choral backing things. In the previous track, Tata, that we mentioned about Bayanni, the thing that really stood out was his understanding of how many things you can do with a vocal. The fact that you don't just use it for leads and backups, you use it for atmospherics, you use it for kind of, just kind of generally shaping a tune. You can turn a voice into an instrument very easily if you understand how to do it, and it definitely seems like Bayanni is someone that is keen to make that a thing. This sounds great, man. Absolutely loving the overall arrangement. I think Bayanni's come out absolutely swinging. What an introduction to a brand new Maven, man. This is great. love this setting. What a cool setting, man.
You are rolling with the bala. Show my talent, big badala. Yeah, me be my lover. And I'm my Montana. You are rolling with
I love seeing music videos that kind of go into, I want to say, unorthodox venues, because this looks like it's something that's been turned into a venue, which I absolutely love. I love that as a concept. I think it adds a real level of kind of, I don't know, not even playfulness, but it adds an underground texture to a music video when you're going into these kind of clubs, low ceilings, all of that stuff. There's just something really enjoyable about it from a viewer's perspective. And then alongside that as well, I don't know, it just reminds me of, I don't know, watching like Yardie or something like that when they're in the club scene in Yardie. I don't know, there's just something really enjoyable about low ceiling venues with kind of cool orange lighting. It's just been hit, the nail's been hit on the head with this music video. Great stuff. The quick pace on this really makes it, man. I know normally we try to break down the tune as much as possible, and there's so much to like about it. The kind of plucked guitar notation we've got going on, that strips into a higher piece of notation earlier on. The actual choral vocals that are taking up the majority of the melody space, the bass line down below, the really high energy rhythms that are going on. Again, very high tempo, lots of cool percussive kind of intertwining going on. Just a very cleanly arranged tune. But I love the theme of the video so much. Like, she's turned up to this dance, she's seen that he's smashing it, she's now like, oh god, what do I do? I love it. It's so old school. Like, it's again, it just takes me back to old school R&B videos. I love it as a concept. And it's the team from the routine earlier on stage with him. Love it. Yeah. Ah. Man. This little bridge section here where we get to really, I suppose, expand into what Bayanni offers vocally. Love it. I love the fact that we do get to hear him. We get to hear those more sort of higher-ended tones. He's clearly got a very solid vocal range. He can handle the higher notation. He can handle the lower notation. He can handle his own kind of choral approaches. Yes, love it. Absolutely love this, man. Love this as an overall sound. I think it's such a cool way to introduce Bayanni. And we've heard a lot of range between this and Tata. Both very kind of dance floor influence tunes that we're expecting people to boogie to, but still a lot of range within that. And obviously the creative side of this video, he's played the lead role in it. Love it. And he's on stage soloing with the guitar. There we go. What a cool video, man. Don't know why. Directed by the Alien. Big up the Alien, because that was one of the most enjoyable music videos I've seen in ages. Purely because of just the storyline, the old school nature of it, the way it's shot. It's really beautifully shot as well. The sort of really heavy kind of dim towards orange and kind of reds and yellows. That sort of color spectrum, which works really nicely. I really enjoyed this, man. Really enjoyed it as a tune. And again, it's the second track today we've reacted to off this Bayanni EP, but I really loved it. Guys, what do you think about Bayanni so far? Are you impressed with this as an EP so far? Are you impressed with him as a sound? Do you think he could go on to be a true star the same way that Ayra Starr has, the same way that Rema has, all of these artists that have gone through that Maven backup? Let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.